Have you ever wondered why a person's salary keeps increasing every year, but somehow they still have no money left at the end of the month? A salary goes from 20,000 rupees to 40,000 rupees, then from 40,000 to 60,000 rupees, but savings? Sometimes zero. Why? Because as the salary increases, the EMIs increase too. First, it's a smartphone EMI, then a bike EMI, then a personal loan, then a credit card bill. And slowly, before your salary even arrives, a large part of it is already committed. In today's video, we're going to understand when an EMI can actually be useful and when it can damage your financial future. And most importantly, we'll look at 5 common mistakes.
First, let's understand one thing. An EMI is not automatically a bad thing. If you take a home loan to buy a house or take a loan that can genuinely help increase your income, an EMI can be a useful financial tool. The problem starts when we begin buying a lifestyle that our income cannot comfortably support. Imagine your monthly salary is 30,000 rupees. You see a smartphone worth 80,000 rupees. You think, I don't have to pay 80,000 rupees right now. I only need to pay around 3,000 or 4,000 rupees per month. And that's where the mind can fall into a dangerous trap. You stop thinking about the 80,000 rupee total price and start thinking only about the 3,500 rupee monthly EMI. And that can be the beginning of the EMI trap.
Let's say you have mobile EMI, 3,000 rupees, bike EMI, 4,500 rupees, personal loan EMI, 5,000 rupees, credit card payment, 3,000 rupees. Now add them together. 3,000 plus 4,500 plus 5,000 plus 3,000. That's 15,500 rupees every month going toward debt payments. If your salary is 30,000 rupees, more than half of your income is already committed before you even start your monthly expenses. Now you still have to pay for food, rent or household expenses, travel, electricity, mobile bills, family expenses. Everything has to come from the remaining 14,500 rupees. And then, near the end of the month, you run out of money. What happens next? You take another loan, or use your credit card again. And now you're using new debt to manage old debt. That's the cycle that can create serious financial stress.
Part 3. Which EMI is the most dangerous? The answer isn't simply the EMI with the highest interest rate. Sometimes the most dangerous EMI is the EMI you take to buy something you don't actually need. For example, you already have a 25,000 rupee smartphone that works perfectly fine. Then a new 70,000 rupee phone is launched. The advertisement says just $2,999 per month. You think, that's not much. But if you're paying that EMI for 2 years, how much will you actually pay in total? Always do the calculation yourself, because advertisements show you the monthly EMI, but your financial health is affected by the total cost.
Part 4. 5 questions to ask before taking an EMI.
Now, I'm going to give you a simple rule. The next time you're thinking about buying something on EMI, ask yourself these 5 questions. Question number 1. Do I really need this? Understand the difference between a need and a want. A home loan and a luxury gadget purchase are not financially the same thing. Question number 2. If my income drops for 3 months, can I still afford this EMI? If the answer is no, the EMI may simply be too large for your budget. Question number 3. What is the total cost of this purchase? Don't look only at the EMI. Consider the interest, processing fees, and other charges as well. Question number 4. Could I save money and buy this with cash instead? If you can save for 6 months and buy the same thing without taking a loan, waiting may sometimes be the smarter choice. Question number 5. Will this purchase increase my income, or will it only increase my expenses? This is a very powerful question. If something genuinely increases your earning potential, the financial logic can be different. But if you're buying something mainly to show off or upgrade your lifestyle, be careful.
Part 5. The credit card trap. Now let's talk about credit cards. A credit card itself isn't the problem. The problem is treating your credit card like extra income. Imagine your salary is 40,000 rupees. Your credit card limit is 1 lakh rupees. That does not mean you can afford to spend 1 lakh rupees. Your real spending capacity is determined by your income and your budget, not by your credit limit. If you spend 50,000 rupees using your credit card and don't pay the full bill on time, interest and other charges can quickly increase your financial burden. So remember this simple rule. Use a credit card for payment convenience, not as a way to increase your income. And if you can't afford to pay the full bill, controlling your spending becomes even more important. Part 6. How to get out of the EMI trap. Now, let's come to the most important part. What should you do if you're already stuck with multiple EMIs? First, don't panic. Take a piece of paper and write down every debt you have. For example, Loan 1, 80,000 rupees remaining. Loan 2, 50,000 rupees remaining. Credit card, 25,000 rupees outstanding. Bike loan, 1,20,000 rupees remaining. Now, write these details next to every debt. How much principal is remaining? What is the interest rate? What is the monthly EMI? How many months are left? Once everything is written down, you'll finally have a clear picture of your financial situation. Then start cutting unnecessary expenses. For some time, reduce restaurant spending, unnecessary shopping, new gadgets, and most importantly, avoid taking new unnecessary loans. Use your extra money according to a sensible debt repayment strategy. And in many cases, prioritizing high-interest debt can make financial sense. Now, here's a simple rule. Before taking another EMI, look at your total monthly debt payments compared with your income. For example, your monthly income is 50,000 rupees. Your existing EMIs are already 20,000 rupees. And now you're planning to take another 10,000 rupee EMI. Stop and think, because a large portion of your income will now be locked into fixed financial commitments. The exact safe limit is different for everyone. Your rent, family responsibilities, savings, emergency fund, and income stability all matter. But the principle is simple. The more fixed EMIs you have, the less financial flexibility you have. And financial freedom isn't just about earning more money. Financial freedom means having control over your income, instead of having most of it already committed to someone else. Friends, today we're surrounded by messages like, buy now, pay later, just 999 rupees per month, 0 down payment, easy EMI. But before making any purchase, ask yourself one simple question. Can I actually afford this? Or can I only afford the EMI? Because those are two very different things. A financially smart person doesn't only ask, how much is the EMI? They ask, how much total financial liability am I taking on? So start following a few simple rules from today. Buy what you actually need. Create a budget. Build an emergency fund. Be careful with high-interest debt. And avoid taking EMIs just to maintain a lifestyle or impress others. Remember, being financially weak isn't simply about having less money. It is also about losing control over where your income goes. So increase your income, increase your savings, learn how to invest, and most importantly, learn how to make your money work for you. Because with the right mindset, better financial habits, and smart investing, you can gradually move toward financial freedom. If you want to learn personal finance and investing in simple language, subscribe to the channel. Because the right mindset, better habits, and smart investing can gradually lead you toward financial freedom.